What's up YouTube? Back on the track again. Today I'm gonna show you how the last two trades went that I took. Basically traded Euro USD and USD JPY once again. This time it worked out a little bit better. So one big win and the other one hit break even kind of, but yeah, I mean that means nothing still yet because we could still lose the next 10 trades in a row and it wouldn't mean anything. So just in the beginning. But it was pretty nice to see some, green numbers. And yeah, thank you guys for the nice comments on the first video, on the second video as well. Thanks for the support. As always, if you have some advice, leave it in the comments. I'm happy about every comment. And let's jump straight into the video. And I'm gonna show you guys the trades now. So this was our winning trade on Euro USD. We basically waited for market to open, so we traded New York session again. It was 4 p.m. So this is our winning trade. It was Euro USD. We basically just waited for market to open again, so we traded New York session again. And we saw that we got a bit of a pullback to the upside right here, and then we marked out this zone because there was a lot of liquidity there. Just gonna jump into the lower time frame. So what we wanted to see is a big push up from there. It's not the biggest zone of liquidity, but you can still use it to trade. At least that's what I'm thinking. Actually gonna go to the 1 minute chart. So what we did, we saw that we got a break of structure right here. I'm gonna mark that green. And then we pushed a little bit higher, came down once again. Right, so we came down once again, tested the liquidity zone once again, and it was perfect because we saw another bounce off, and then we just went up basically. So, yep, upwards. Right, so we saw the little break of structure in the 1 minute chart right here. Saw our fair value gap right here, dipped right into it. It was a little bit of an odd trade because it's basically scalping, but we took that trade, and you guys can kind of already see how it went. We entered right here and took our stop loss below the liquidity, took a 1-to-1 ratio, a 1-to-3 ratio actually, and now I'm gonna show you guys how the trade went. So this was the second trade, again the New York session of course. First of all, like always, we started by marking important zones of liquidity. We saw one liquidity zone right here and it got hit perfectly. By that time it was 2 p.m. so we didn't take a trade yet. We waited for some volume to come in. So what happened next? Basically we bounced a little bit up and down. So we saw that we tested the high once again, and after we tested that high once again, we basically witnessed a fair value gap after a break of structure. So our break of structure got hit right here, hit our break of structure, and then we marked our little fair value gap. And as you can see, the price came into the fair value gap, dipped down again, but we took the trade a little bit late. So we actually took it down here for a short trade, had our stop loss above the liquidity again, a little bit higher actually, and took a 1-to-1 ratio once again. I know it's better here to use like a 1-to-2 ratio or 1-to-3 to get maximum gains, but we're just trying to keep it cool for the beginning, also for the psychological part. And yes, this trade didn't work out very good, but didn't lose much money either. So I'm gonna show you guys the trade. So this was the second trade that we took. It was a little bit of an annoying price consolidation, but I guess it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we left the market right here. So we lost like 25 or 30 bucks. So not that deep actually. And that's completely fine. And we closed because we didn't want to keep the position over the weekend. So we closed the position before the market finally closes on Friday. That's never a good idea, guys, to keep the position up and just wait for good luck on Monday. So we're not gambling here. And yeah, that's the second trade, and I'm gonna see you guys in the outro. So guys, that's it. The second video on the FTMO 10k challenge. We are up 90 bucks, nearly 100, and it's going pretty good. Took 4 trades this week, 2 winning trades, 1 losing trade, 1 break even. I'm very happy actually about the progress, not in trading, but in, you know, showing up every day, trading every day, and just sticking to your trading plan. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, and the content for the next few weeks is basically gonna be like the last 2 videos. So remember guys, this is, you know, kind of a documentation of the progress that you can maybe take a look at in 1 or 2 years. So it's an investment in the future, and as I said, my first video also helps me to stay on the right path and actually do this. And yeah, here you can see the account balance, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If yes, leave a like, and I'm gonna see you guys soon.